From failing to burn enough Lunic tokens this week to significantly dropping in value after several attempts to go the other way, there's a lot going wrong in the Terra Luna Classic community. But that's not all. There's one more huge reason to worry about. So let's get right into it. Starting off with the biggest worry of all. So the Terra Luna Classic community has been working on burning their Lunic tokens to reduce the total supply and circulation. This week, however, they didn't manage to burn as many tokens as they had hoped for. In fact, they only burned 5 million Lunic tokens, which was much less than their previous burns. One of the reasons for this lack of progress was apparently due to the absence of Binance's monthly Lunic burn mechanism. This pretty much meant that the community didn't have the same level of motivation and momentum to burn their own tokens. Still, there's still some good news on the burning front. For instance, the Cremation Coin project burned 3.39 million Lunic tokens, which is a pretty significant amount. Also, the validator Lunic DAO also contributed by burning 1.77 million Lunic tokens. These two initiatives helped to increase the total burn to over 34 million Lunic tokens, which is definitely a positive development. Overall, it seems like the Terra Luna Classic community still has some work to do in terms of burning their Lunic tokens, but with the support of projects like Cremation Coin and validator Lunic DAO, there is hope that they can make progress towards their goal of reducing the total supply and circulation. So, here's the next major question to worry about. Will Lunic price go up or down this year? Okay, so let's look at the trends so far. Last week, the Terra Luna Classic community really stepped up their game and burned over 15 million Lunic tokens. That's a lot more than the 12 million they burned back in January. They're trying to burn billions of Lunic this year in an effort to raise its rate. So this is definitely a move in the right direction. The community has set a goal to hit $1 for the Lunic price in 2023 through regular burns and by making the token more useful. And it definitely looks like they're working hard to make it happen. By the way, in other news, the developers did a blockchain upgrade to version 1.0.5 recently, which went live on February 15th. But while they were busy doing that, the community didn't quite meet their burn targets. It's all good though. The Terra Luna Classic community burned over 226 million Lunic tokens in January, according to CoinGate.
Going to implement the upgrade to version 1.1.0, and this is set to happen on this block height, which is going to be approximately February 28th at 10 p.m. UTC time. Now you can see when this is going to happen.
So they're definitely making progress, but let's go a little deeper in their progress rate. How well has Lunic been performing in the past 6 months? So over the last 6 months, Lunic has had a bit of a mixed bag. It went up by almost 30% in September, which was pretty sweet, but then it took a bit of a dip in October and November, losing over 50% of its value. Yikes! December wasn't too great either, with a 10% drop in value, but things started looking up in January, with Lunic gaining almost 14%. Not too shabby. Unfortunately, February wasn't Lunic's month, as it went down by 3%. But hey, these things happen in the wild world of cryptocurrency. It's like every other Tuesday. So to answer the question on everyone's mind, will Lunic go up? Well, it's hard to say for sure, but based on recent performance, it seems like Lunic is a bit of a roller coaster ride. You just never know what's going to happen next. Still, if you're wondering whether Lunic could go back up again, let me tell you what it would take. Basically, there are 3 major things to keep in mind. First up, we've got government regulation. This can have a big impact on cryptocurrencies like Luna Classic. If governments start cracking down on crypto, it could hurt Luna Classic's value. But if they take a more hands-off approach, things might be looking up for Luna Classic.
Work together. So how are we going to do this? Well, number one, we are going to be locking up a ton of Terra Luna Classic away from the circulating supply.
Next, we've got macroeconomic factors. This basically means things like inflation, interest rates, and economic growth. These things can all influence the value of cryptocurrencies, including Luna Classic. If the economy is doing well, Luna Classic might do well too. But if things are looking shaky, Luna Classic could take a hit. Finally, we've got token utility. This is all about how useful Luna Classic is in the real world. The more useful it is, the more people will want to use it, and the more valuable it will be. So if Luna Classic can find ways to be more useful, that could help it go back up again. Now, with all this talk about the Terra Luna Classic community, did you know that it once was one of the top cryptocurrencies last year? So, how did it fall in the first place? Gather up, everyone. Let me tell you a story about Terra Luna. It was once one of the top dogs in the cryptocurrency world, with a market cap of over $30 billion and a price of $88.08 per unit. Plus, its stablecoin UST was still pegged to the good old US dollar. But fast forward to today, and things are looking a bit different. Luna has dropped down to 55th spot on the market cap rankings, and the price of Luna tokens has taken a big hit. Now it's trading for less than a penny at $0.0001613 $5 per unit. Plus, UST is is no longer pegged to the dollar and is worth about $0.028 per coin. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
This is a breaking news announcement at this point, as the Binance webpage now updating to translate itself in the new era for Terra Luna Classic.
But wait, there's more. Terra went through a bit of a rough patch and had to rebrand and launch a new Luna coin. The original Luna became Luna Classic, aka Lunic. And to top it all off, the head honcho behind the Terra blockchain, Do Kwon, got charged by the US Securities and Exchange Commission for allegedly defrauding investors. Despite all this drama, Lunic still has a loyal group of supporters who haven't jumped ship to Luna 2.0. So who knows what the future holds for Lunic?
By the time you wake up, you may have seen the Binance burns. Of course, it could be later, it could be sooner. I literally have no clue when exactly it's going to be.
Maybe it'll make a comeback and shock us all. Never say never. Now, we know that the past few weeks have been pretty rocky for Lunic, but things might be looking up soon. According to some indicators, Lunic could experience a rebound soon, with a potential for a stronger rally in the coming days if it can overcome the resistance level of 0.000167. One thing that could help Lunic reach new heights is progress on a proposal that was recently approved by Terra Luna Classic validators. The proposal aims to repeg USTC, Lunic's stablecoin sibling, and a massive burn of Lunic tokens would be necessary to make it happen. Unfortunately, there is some tension in the community surrounding this idea. Some people are worried that it could be legally dangerous, given recent SEC investigations against Terraform Labs and other stablecoins like BUSD. Despite the potential risks, many Lunic investors are hopeful that the repeg plan will be implemented successfully.
So we're going to do what is called a burn a lot campaign. Now, this is how it works. It's very simple. You send 100,000 Terra Luna Classic to this burn address right here.
On the bright side, Binance will start burning Lunic trading fees again next month, which could also contribute to a reduction in supply and a potential price increase. Of course, there are no guarantees when it comes to crypto. With so many unknowns, it's hard to predict exactly what will happen with Lunic in the future. Some investors are hoping for a serious, realistic aim of around $0.0002 in the next few weeks.
I think a lot of people in the Terra Classic community are very excited for this upgrade and the Binance burns to go through. We can look at the overall crypto ecosystem. You can see that crypto overall, it's red today. Today is a red day for crypto, but not for Terra Luna Classic.
While others are dreaming of a massive reduction in price by the end of 2023, if a real strategy is implemented. In the meantime, the altcoin market may continue to see ups and downs, with Lunic bouncing back from a challenging week or so, but still facing some uncertainty ahead.
Reason that we're not getting more pump and we're not getting that massive move to the upside is because crypto right now is moving on its own.
So buckle up, fellow crypto enthusiasts, and let's see where this wild ride takes us next. That's all for today.